Okay. Alright, we got one YouTube up. Hey, do we have two YouTube ups? Normal is up. Vertical is up. Okay, now. Alright, everybody! Yo! I see Shu and you must have been in the movie. Now you know why Ark looks perfect. Yeah. Without further meow, let's meow. Oh yes, I forgot to say, I do not want to turn on my webcam today. I forgot to switch it over. Hi Nimby! Hello! Hello there! Avinian! How are you meowing today? Are you meowing good? Actually, you know what? Did I actually set up PNG tuber? VTuber. PNG tuber? Model toggle. Hello everyone! Alright, so temporarily I will use my Deco until my new PNG tuber is done and my new thumbnail is done for YouTube. Yeah, that's going to be a plan for now. Okay, I know this sounds absolutely silly. Alright, but trust. Okay, trust in the process of a process even exists. Yeah. Alright, so yes everyone, Caturteer in the house here. Welcome to the Caturteer-Channel. I'm a full-time illustrator and artist, and I do a lot of things here. Okay. Today, no fancy music. Today we are just gonna do go around city. Okay, so if you're wondering, Kochi, why do you not want to show why do I want to show why do I not want to turn on my camera today? Yeah? One very simple answer. I have backache. I've got a very bad backache. So I'm sitting in a position where it's actually not convenient for me to show my face towards my iPhone. Just, yeah. Alright, it's a PNG tuber mode because of backache. That's number one, yeah. Number two is because I am actually working on a new PNG tuber model today, yeah. So what's gonna happen is the first part of today's stream, I'm gonna speed run my own PNG tuber model. Upon completing my PNG tuber model, yeah, the next step would be starting work on Hololive PNG tubers. Yeah. So if y'all got any Hololivers you wish to see me make PNG tubers of in a very specific style, let me know. Alright, I can tell you the first two is already in my meat. Hello Roka Arika! Yes, yeah. So without further ado, auto stream time! Okay, so once again, everybody, welcome. Yes, so what am I working on today? Pokemon Pokopia. You all know that just released right now. So since it's all the hype, let's get into all the hype itself as well. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna start making Pokopia theme PNGs again. Yeah. For most of them, it will be just flat PNGs. Yeah. But for myself, obviously, okay, I'll be actually turning them into actual PNG tuber models here. Because I think it's cute. And do I have a Switch 2? No. Right, yeah? Alright, so okay, will I accept Pokopia commissions today? Yeah? I have no idea. Okay, let's just see how this goes, because honestly my main goal was actually draw the Hololive people's, 7. How's it meowing? Yeah. When she talks to Yuma about the secret, you know Yuma and Shu, they're just a couple, okay, Nia? Can we just admit that they're a couple? I think no one will doubt me for saying that they're a couple. Okay, I am gonna try. Alright. This gonna be skin, hair, followed by okay. I do want to have a certain set of colors actually put aside for myself here. Skin, hair, clothes. Okay. Yeah, because I found that these colors would be very important for me to work on this particular art style specifically. Yes, yeah, so I'm gonna like plot some of my colors here at the corner. Hello, the extreme! Yes, extreme 09. How's it meowing here? Keys, please, just keys. I know, right? Your character is moving like a season, yeah. Actually, it's just my model just bouncing because today I do not actually have a video model. I'm just using a reactive PNG tuber. So as I actually talk, it actually just reacts. Yeah, so you can tell when I'm talking and when I'm not talking here. So today I'm actually not using my own VTuber model, which I normally use here. Mostly because I got backache and I don't really want to stress my own back. Yes. No, I'm so sorry everybody for being such a disappointment here. Okay, so today's style of doing the model is gonna be a bit different from my usual here. Simply put it, because I'm trying to do the Pokopia style. Alright, I have actually picked up a different style of line art. I do not know if you noticed today my line art is actually a bit different. I actually find this style of line art pretty interesting. It's definitely not perfected here. Will I want to draw Dittos all the way? Definitely no. But I find that this style of doing line art might be pretty useful to pick up. Yes, yeah. So I was like thinking, you know what? Why not I start drawing more Pokopia stuff, since Pokopia is all the hype right now here. And then I should be able to pick up the line arts down here. So the first thing I kind of realized is I need to learn how to create natural stops here with my line art instead of doing the erase style here. Because erase style has its good and bads here. But if you look, a natural stop looks like this. Okay, like this. Erase looks like this. So I think natural stops are nicer here. So I might have to, like, you know, cautiously actually do natural stops myself here to ensure that these work out. They actually work out. Yes, yeah. So that's something I do want to learn on today's art practice here. So if anybody wants to commission me, I would say probably wait a bit until maybe I finish one or two more workout stuff here. And when you want, there's a Henshin art shows. I know, right? And Jojo the boy hero, how's it meowing here? Yes, I'm meowing good today. Today doing some Pokemon Pokopia art. Yes, I do not have a PS, a Switch 2, so I do not have any ability to play Pokopia. So my Pokopia is to do art. Yes. Okay, that was a really bad pun. Okay, that was a really bad pun, yeah. But yes, in my Pokopia, an attempt at Pokopia, yeah, I'm doing art. Yeah. Okay, but something that I find pretty interesting with this style of artwork here is I was actually looking through the how the shading is done. So there's actually a very interesting use of purple shades, which I'm going to try to replicate here on my artwork here, which shouldn't take long to finish because it's going to be very simple shading here. So I am actually also putting myself on a semi-clock to make sure that I don't spend too much time on this here. Like ideally I want to finish each like ideally I do want to finish each artwork within about 30 minutes. Yes, yeah. So I actually started this just shortly before stream. I did take about almost 20 minutes on the lineup. Yeah. So my goal is to finish as many as I can today. Yeah. We're just going to run all the way until about 3:20 a.m. So I got about 3 hours or so. Yeah. So it's need more screen time because it's a good one is given. Yeah, but the sad thing about the arc is, do you realize you're just saying everything needs more screen time? That is the problem with arc. Like, too many things are snatching for screen time here, to the point that there's not enough screen time for everything. Yes, it's an arc problem. It's a very huge arc problem here. And I think that's my biggest feedback on arc. Like, you know, I think arc just needs more time in the kitchen, essentially. I don't know how else to phrase it yet, but arc basically needs more time in the kitchen and in the coffee room. Right? I'm not kidding when I say that, right now. Yeah, you see, I feel there's really not enough time for the characters to shine properly now. And I feel a lot of it is due to how they try to do the show. On a overall scale, I don't think there's anything wrong, okay, to be honest. But on a, you know, closer inspection sort of thing, yeah, I think a lot of it could have been done better. Yes, yeah. Okay. And then I realized I didn't do the X here, so let's do the X now. Alright, and then orange. Let's see. So we'll go to orange color. Why orange now? Because I'm an orange cat. Anyways. I'm honestly quite happy with how the thing is coming out so far. Yeah. Okay, let's go for the black. Okay. Right, then let's go back to the white. I love a fun swim here. Yes. Wait, Ruka, lately I have not seen you stream. Is there like a reason why you have not been streaming yet? Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, I think Ruka hasn't been streaming, or am I just missing Ruka's stream? Truth. Yes, yeah. Also, does Ruka have a Switch too? I don't know, difficult questions. Yes, yeah. Alright, so anyways, yeah. So I think overall, yeah. Oh, by the way, this weekend, our movie night would be Yapelka as you're close to 1K, but the art is not ready. Okay. I see why you're panicking. Oh, I'm so sorry for adding on to panic. Yes, I'm so sorry for adding on to panic. Cat will try to end your panic ASAP. Dwagon Hachi, how's it meowing? Yeah. So today I am doing Pokemon Pokopia. Rephrase. Pokemon Copia, because I do not have Pokemon Pokopia. So I'm just gonna cope, alright, with art. Yes, yeah, that's probably my best coping mechanism. While I can't game, I art. Right, it's such a wonderful coping mechanism, yeah. It ensures I get work done. Does not really work. Yeah. Hey, so like I said, some things that I realized while prepping for this one, I realized a lot of the sheets in the Ditto is kind of different, yeah, which I mean it would not be replicable to other styles, yeah, essentially. But I believe I can pick up a couple of things here and there and translate it over here. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna work on the blushes. So the blushes they do is actually pretty much like this color, more orangey. Alright, so I'm going to go for a color chart here. Right, so this color chart is very important for me to pull in essential colors here to how I want to do the artworks. Yeah. So the essential colors is one of the things which I feel that, you know, we miss a lot of times when we're doing artwork. Yes, yeah. So by saying out essential colors properly at the start, or not really at the start, but you know, properly, it allows you to actually progress pretty fast with some of the key things of your artwork. I think it's very useful. So right now I'm actually setting up my own stuff, like the blush and all will all be set right now, here and here, so I won't actually have to worry about it. And then let's go. Okay, so I can only afford 2 layers. Got it. Alright. Can I lower it a little bit? Yes, I can lower it a little bit. Okay, so now it's blended earlier. Let's move on to the next layer. Okay, let's do the skin. So for the skin, same thing as well here. I'm gonna handle the skin a bit different. I'll do the thumb first. Then I will switch over to the removing. Yes, yeah. So the exclusively exists on the thumb. After which I will invisible the thumb. Okay, create the fingers one. So essentially, they will not clash. Yes, yeah. Okay, and then I will erase the fingy stuff. All right. And then I'll just combine the two. Ta-da! Okay. There we go. Done. I feel it's a little strong, so let's just lighten both of them a little bit. Okay, they are lighter than the face, so yeah. Sounds about right. Okay, yeah. So now that I'm done with that portion, under the ears, I do want to do a bit of blush as well. So we're going to do the blush here. Slower. Alright, done with the ears. Okay, so now let's do the hair, I guess. Yeah, let's do the hair next. Alright, so here, I like my usual style of doing hair because this is going to be Ditto. Okay, yeah. I'm going to use a different style of doing the hair today. Alright, which is going to be using a multiply layer on purple. Okay, so this purple's job is actually to create the purple hue in our on everything, yeah. So it should give me the effect I want. Okay, so now I think I found the purple I like. Maybe I increase the saturation a little bit more. Okay. Okay, maybe like this. Okay, let's try it on yeah, I think the saturation is good here. Okay, just finding a perfect purple. Okay. Alright, let's go with this here. So because I'm going to use a standard purple for all the shading, which basically cuts down my planning time. Alright, now what's going to happen is aside from skin though, skin will still have proper skin shading. Okay, now. Now I'm noticing things. Okay. Anyways. Oh, they also do the blur. That's for the whites only, right? Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so there's no pure white. It's yellowish. I see. Okay. Alright, so oh, panic! What panic, Gunya? Me? Am I causing panic? Yeah. It's okay. It's not just Kochi. You have the logo. No, we have the logo and works as well as the law videos on your Nyaruhodo. Okay. So I was working on skin. Now what am I working on? Okay, yeah, let's get back to the hair. So how we'll just go with very light shading for the most part. Okay, just got very light shading here, just to give it a bit of depth. All right, but I don't have to put a lot of shading into it here. For the most part, just though we just got shading, but not really a lot of shading here. Just shading almost for the sake of shading. I feel that's how the Pokopia style feels like, in my opinion. Yeah, a lot of it feels like shading for the sake of shading. Yes, yeah, it doesn't feel very you need a light source kind of shading here. So certain areas like the braids and all, I'll just go for full dark since there's only going to be 2 tones in this. Yes, yeah. And I think overall I have more or less captured the style of the shading. Yes, yeah. Okay. We can just go here. Alright, just to create that bouncy round look. Then we should be good now. Yep. Alright. Oh wait, this. Okay. I got how to shade now. Alright, so today I know I'm like, saying I want to try art style and all here. But I think I found a way to shade things that looks cute. It's not exactly Pokopia, but I think it looks cuter this way, just to give that sort of like, roundish finish shade. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so it's close enough to art style, but not very close. Okay. But I'm not like trying to copy one for one, but I think this looks cuter. Just having a round shape on almost everything instead of any sharp shades. Okay, yep. I think that works. Okay, yeah. Alright. I do want to add one more thing. I know this is not towards what was given to me here, but if I add a purple hue or a purple layer here, I can help differentiate the front and back, I think. So let's try that right now. Yes, I'm now like in this very weird process of trying to figure out my direction on how I want to do things. So the reason why I'm choosing purple instead, normally for this portion I like to use blue, okay, yeah, but today I'm using purple for the very, very sole reason of I think purple will just work because this Ditto. Yes, yeah. Though I am picking up like a couple of art things here and there to figure out what I want to do here. Okay, yeah, there we go. And then we can go for a soft light. I think it has to be more grayish like here. Compare the colors. Alright, I think that's good. We can probably go a bit more here. What happens when I go here? Okay, it gets darker. I want it to get darker, but I don't want it to be so dark. Okay. Finding that correct, tone that I want to achieve is a little hard. Not gonna lie. See. I think that's good. I think that's good, yeah. So it's not the matter of purple or what color, yeah. I'm just gonna standardize all hair colors to have the same shades. Okay, yeah. Alright, so this purple shading. This is the other one. Okay, correct. Alright, there we go. And then we need a light yellow. Okay, so this will be for highlights. Okay, yeah, and then okay, let's go for some of the other colors now. And Radio Demon, how's it meowing? And this is very cute. Hello, yeah. Also, Willy8988, how's it meowing? Wow! Yes, I'm now doing some Pokopia art. Just, yeah. And she has her own tentacle hair. Meowny! You no longer feel necky, yeah. Also, 10 over 10 just for Taco Cat. Meowny! What are y'all doing today, nyang? Today, I am testing out a couple of things. Yes, yeah. And I'm gonna just rip colors because I can't be bothered anymore to figure out colors manually. Okay. Okay. There should be all the line colors. Okay, let's go. So those the color, the other one's the line colors here. Alright, I think I got my color palettes all set up. Let's just lock them one side. So yes, this is my color palettes here. So like this I can see them more clearly. Let's just group these and throw at the back. Unlock the layers. Okay, there we go. Alright. So now that we got this one done here, let's get on to coloring the rest of it here. Alright. Shading the rest of it. Hey, so this is shade color. Okay. little bump. You saw a bunch of articles appearing. Pokopia is very good, yeah. In fact, yeah. Okay, so the thing is, because it's Switch 2 exclusive, yeah, I'm also not playing it. So we are kind of in the same boat. Yes, yeah. So as I would say right now, because I can't play it, yeah, I'm currently playing Pokemon Pokopia. Okay, unless caught doing my own Pokemon art. Alright, so you can join me in Pokopia, alright, by later on, if I finish enough art, yeah, I might just open commissions for a couple of Pokopia artworks. Okay, so you can officially join me in Pokopia land, okay, yeah, and hope that we don't have Switch 2s, because Switch 2s are not worth the price now. Yes, yeah. I think this is less harsh on the, yeah. So let me add in one more sheet to top up here, just in case it feels too harsh. Okay. So Kachi, why are you drawing Kopianya? Because I'm copying. Pokemon Kopiam, yes! Pokemon Kopia is an amazing name. 10 over 10, don't ya? Don't I already have a 2D model Super Ranger outfit yet? I do have one, but I do want to use this one at the Meowman yet, because today I'm not doing any tracking. I have a backache, so I don't want to do it now. Wait, at least they have a release version that doesn't use magnets. Okay, I'm not too worried about the magnets part. Okay, yeah? Now, I'm just gonna give you my full thoughts on the Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, yeah? I am genuinely not that worried about the magnets. Neither am I that worried about you know, most of the technical aspects of things, yeah, because it's just a Nintendo thing, yeah. But I do want to add on this part that, you know, I feel like the biggest reason why I am not excited about the Switch 2 is actually because of Legends of ZA. Yes, yeah. So as much as, you know, Pokemon Pokopia is looking really nice, yeah. Did you know that Pokemon Pokopia is actually introducing time-gated events? Yes, yeah. So if you do not actually have Pokemon Pokopia right now, yeah, and you don't play, I think by this month, you will actually lose out on some event exclusive Pokemons, yeah. You know, it's that level of, you know, it's a level of thing that you just throw onto your audience to make them feel bad, yeah. It's almost the point that, you know, Pokemon Pokopia right now is literally causing FOMO for no apparent reason. Yes, yeah. Yeah, you didn't know? You didn't know, now you know, okay, yeah? So, that's the reason why I'm like, initially, I was quite sad that I couldn't play Pokopia, to be frank, okay, yeah? I actually did feel like, if only I had a Switch 2. And then, you know, after the Copium thing came out, I was like, huh? You're actually adding FOMO to the game? Then it really leaves, you know, it's the same thing with Pokemon Legend of Xenia. The fact that they just announced a DLC just like that really made me feel very laughed out, for lack of a better word, yeah. It really makes me feel like, you know, do they really care about us players anymore, yeah? Like, it feels like we're just nothing but a quick buck to them. I mean, we technically are, okay, yeah. So it doesn't feel good, okay, yeah. That's part of the reason why I'm like, Am I that bothered about Pokopia? I don't know. Yes, yeah. Are they? Oh yeah, my shoes are black. I thought for a moment that wait, what happened to my shoes? Oh yeah, my shoes are black. So I hope that makes you feel a bit better about not getting Pokopia at the Meowmania. Almost again, you play a decade later. Okay, here's the thing. There are some games where you can add copium to it. Okay, yeah, like FOMO cop and all. Yeah. But the problem with Pokopia, my opinion here is because of the nature of the game. All right, you're playing a comfy game. Who the heck plays a comfy game to feel FOMO? I'm not crazy, right? Who the heck plays a comfy game to feel FOMO? Right? I don't think I'm crazy for saying that right now. Like, who plays a comfy game to get FOMO? Like, there are so many other games you can play out there to get FOMO. And don't forget, this is like a $70 game that they're adding FOMO into now. Who the heck in the right mind is going to pay $70 for FOMO? I think that's very disgusting on a lot of levels now. Yeah, the game was timeless. Yeah. So with this, is their game still timeless? I don't know. You see what I mean? Yeah. So as much as I do want to, you know, play Pokemon Copiania, I feel that there's this aspect of me that just feels very betrayed. Yes, ma'am. Also, changes. Yes. Okay. Like with me and season, you can change time. So, apparently these are not season things. Yeah, these are going to be linked to online events. Yes, yeah. Pokopia is going to be linking to online events. Yeah. So it's not a season thing. It's a time-gated event. Yes, yeah. All your worst fears about. Oh no. All these things come true. Yes, yeah. That's the only way I can put it. All your worst fears about Cope comes true. Yes, yeah. Okay, realistically speaking, I think I can complete probably one of them in about 45 minutes. Yes, yeah. Like, if I'm going to be realistic, as much as I want to say I'll finish it earlier, I think I need at least about 45 minutes. Though, this one might be a bit slow because I'm still finding my colors. But aside from that, yeah, I think I do need to be a bit more realistic with my own expectations here. Okay. Last one. Let's do line art. Photoshop brush. PCG pen. Okay. So this should be a good brush for what I want to do here. So let's go in. Okay. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just alternating between the colors that I think will work for each of the lines. I'm just putting them in here. Though this brown is not working for me. Let's go a little deeper. Yes, yeah. I think one thing for liner is today I'm doing this liner is I'm trying to learn what liner should I use for what moments, you know, because I feel like line art color has been one of my biggest weaknesses for a pretty long time here. So I'm going to use today to try, like, you know, fix some of my line art issues. Actually take some bold steps towards some line art color choice here. Because previously when it comes to line art color choice here, I usually take a pretty safe route for the most part. So yes, today I'm going to try out a slightly not so safe part. Okay, it sounds wrong, but it's actually very safe, so okay, trust me. Yes. So what's happening is my line art choice today is gonna be focusing on a couple of things. Yes, yeah. So first up, I'm going to use orange for a lot of the skin color, which is very not my style of doing. Yes, yeah. Usually skin color I feel that should be brown or black. So I'm just gonna go orange for those skin colors. Okay, including the mouth. And let's see how it turns out. So it's actually a lot of experiment for me as well today. Rather than just, I know what I'm doing. No, I do not know what I'm doing. That's why I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. You see. So my color choice is very copy paste today. But I want to see the result of copy paste. I think so far it's looking quite nice actually. Okay. So let's go south blues. Okay. Actually, blues can cover for the rest of it. Don't have to think too much. Because one thing I want to do today is I do not want to overthink all the color complexities. Yes, yeah. I do want to have some simplicity in my color options. That's one of my goals today as well. Just to create that simplicity of my color decision, so I don't like get color oversubscribe, overflow. Yes, yeah. Like, to be honest, yes, I normally use like a simple color choice for a lot of things. Today I'm actually deliberately choosing colors. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, how does this look? Pokopia Kochi is out. Yes, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember I set it aside because I want to do something in the facials. Akakuchi. Okay, completely forgetting about the facials part. Okay, so it's gonna be line. This Kochi messed up. I'm just gonna require active Nintendo subscribe to take part in Pokopia events and even redeem the. I think it's worse than I thought, yeah. Okay, to be fair, my information might be a bit outdated as well, but I think I'm glad you got the full updated information here. So the reason why my information might be outdated is because my information stops at where the okay. They say there's a new I drank it enough coke, no need Pokopia for a decade. Yes. Okay, cut. So this is gonna be mouth, close. It's gonna be eyes. Okay. So let's do one mouth open. You know what? We should do an orange. color drawing color. Okay. Over to this MB legendary. Let's go. Okay. Right, color wise, let's fix it right now. Okay, we go with the classic colors. There's no need to change up my color choice. Okay. Oh, how convenient. Okay. So just remove this part, followed by darkening this part. Alright, done. Pokemon Pokopia PNG done. Okay. Right, there you go. So nice. Okay, I'm now glazing myself, alright? Can you... Mouth open. Okay. Okay, so there's gonna be Kochi. Alright, so unlike my others, Kochi one is the only one which is gonna get special treatment, unless as a commission piece. But any other fan art will not get this special treatment. I'm just gonna extend the size. Okay. Right, replicate PNG Kochi close. Alright, should be in the clip seal pin. Bam. Okay. Alright, and then we should open up. PNG Kochi open. Okay. Alright, so with that, we're gonna go into Discord. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go with Caturteer. Yes, you see me dropping random fear and things there. Okay, anyways. Do I want to change the mouth itself now? Because I realized there's actually a mouth color. There's official mouth color there now. Hey, Ditto's around, I probably won't even know it now. True. Okay, let's change the official mouth color then. Close enough. All right, there we go. All right, so Kochi open. Replace. All right, then let me transfer my delete these. Okay. and then let's upload those two. Bam, bam. I'm so glad about what the PNG tuber model can do. Alright, so anyways, now that we are done with the first part of artwork, okay, I'm going to put this here. Actually, don't have a way to put it anywhere nice. Okay, I'll leave it like this for the time being. Against here. Okay. Right, that should hold. Alright, so let's do PSD now. Alright, so I'll play in Photoshop. Alright, save image. New. Ditto. Okay. Alright, okay, I'm gonna do something which I usually do not do. Alright, but you're gonna see all my behind the scenes. Let's go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is I need to create a new model. Let's hop over to PNG tuber cam. Alright, so now what you see is the PNG tuber cam. I'm gonna do the model setup. So this actually helps me gauge where my certain things will set up nicely in here. So I'm gonna set up Ditto right now. Okay, unload image not showing. OBS, Assets, Kochi, PNG tuber, Ditto. Okay, so this will be close. Burn. Okay, near audio source mic. What's my mic? Alright, audio source mic. Okay, then I will go into the properties of this. Sorry, right click, filter, copy filter. Alright, going to here, right click, filter, paste filter. I think it's not really working, or it's working too well. Okay, I don't know, I can't tell. Let's see if I can find my Ditto. What my Ditto is missing. Hey, so I need to scale the sound manually. So filters, let's go for scale to sound. Alright, also set this to mic. Alright, so now the mic is set up properly. So it's all scaling as intended. Simple, yay! As Ditto is so cute. Yeah, I know, right? So I'm literally setting up my own Ditto PNG tuber model because I cannot play Pokemon Pokopia. So I'm gonna be playing Pokemon Kopia. Pokemon Copium, let's go! Alright, so I think for today I'll leave it as this. I won't be bothered with the buttons here. But generally, we've got the Pokemon Kopia there. Alright, let's go back to art scene. Yay! Alright, so as intended, we've got a model, which I think I can make a bit bigger. Sorry, so I'm going back to PNG cam. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Alright, and then we've got the working cam there, so I can gauge my positionings. So this working cam is actually very important for me to know how big am I able to fit into place here. So yeah, this is like my personal gauge on how to fit, if that makes sense here. So yeah, you can see the face there. So long my face is matched to the center, I'm good. Like this. Yes, yeah. Okay, so I can afford to go a bit bigger. Alright. So I'll not exceed any of the things. Yeah. Alright, so the I'm done with the Pokopia. Okay, now that Pokopia is done, let's go back to art stream. Okay, there you go. You got the Ditto Kochi right now, yeah. Okay, so now Ditto Kochi up. We're gonna do a new overlay right now. Sorry, a new thumbnail. Okay, so this was my temporary thumbnail the other day. So I'm gonna. Do I not have the thumbnail set? I remember I did one whole bunch of thumbnails. Yeah. Thumbnail set 01. I think this is it. Okay, and then I'll just have to drop my Pokemon Pokopia in here. Alright, let's do this one. No, I think Pokopia would look nicer on the other side. Yeah, oh yeah, I was just dragging it left, right. Okay. Alright, so we got Pokemon, we got art stream. Pokopia art stream. Nyatsu, we do it here. Okay. It should be over here. Group 2, we'll move this. Do over here. I'll say when it comes to setting up streams and on, I think honestly, to be fair, the best software to do it is still Photoshop. Yeah. Color overlay, let's choose purple. Okay, T. Slide over. Okay. And then this one can bring it a bit lower to around here. Thumbnail says I don't have anything here. Alright, so it goes for art channel, art streams. Okay, so 021. No. It's my internet being doo-doo. It's not yours. It's mine. Yeah. Alright, so we go to just chatting stream 021. Yeah. Well, for here, no. It was tulung. Yes, yeah. Okay, so now that the new thumbnail is done, okay, we can finally move on to my final plan for today's stream. Alright, so I'm gonna go over to my stream settings, change the thumbnail on my YouTube stream, because I think this Pokopia one looks so much better, at least for today's contents. Okay, so we go to renders, thumbs, art channel, art streams 21. Alright, so my new thumbnail. I deleted, yeah, because actually the icons I deleted the most is actually no, it's OBS's. I actually deleted multiple copies of my OBS. Yes, yeah. I still have OBS Lite, SP setup. Yeah, like a lot of OBS's went missing, yeah. So this is my current OBS. So I basically was just on a OBS deletion spree. There was too many OBS's, yeah. As much as I do not open OBS via my desktop, which is the worst part. Alright. Oh, yeah, like a lot of OBS's, like most of my icons, yeah. Huh? Okay. Alright, so now that we got parts sorted out, let's actually start on my actual plans, okay? My actual gremlin plans now. Says the gremlin. Okay. Anyways, where did this thing go? Ah, there you go. Okay. Alright, so gremlin plans meets gremlin ideas. Let's go, Nia. Okay, I realized there were some things I could have improved on this one that I didn't do. Note to self already, Nia, on terms of like how I supposed to handle the purples, Nia. So I did do some mistakes on it, Nia. Okay, but I think overall it's fine. If I don't talk about, y'all probably won't notice the mistakes anyways. Okay. Alright, now let's get some Pokopia done. Pokopia. Come here, my friends with you. Kochi, what friends with you? If you say you can't catch a Kochi Ditto, Nia, that's really simple, Nia. Okay, you just have to simply buy me a Switch 2, then you can come to my island and find the Kochi Ditto. Okay, see? Problem solved. Okay, Nia, I solved the problem for you. Alright, so the first one I'm going to be doing is GG, obviously. Totally not biased. Okay. Got it? Okay. Alright, yes, I'm gonna do very crazy Ditto mouth though. Okay, yeah? I'm gonna do a Ditto mouth like this. I actually think at PNG uses PNG table like instead of Taconia, maybe on days you know. Yes, occasionally I might do it. Like the reason why I actually created this today is because I felt like doing it. I'm actually testing the art style, yeah. But I would say that, you know, at the end of the day, yeah, it kind of like depends on what I want to do. Actually, I got a couple of PNG tuber models actually all set up inside my folders, but I didn't set up an OBS, yeah, because I forgot. Not really forgot, I got lazy. So moving forward, I might actually be using more PNG tuber models every meow and then. To just add some variety to things here. In fact, I probably have some PNG tuber models I want to like work on really soon, yeah. Like I already said, I actually sort of like semi-declared I'm going to be working on 27 new PNG tuber models here. So those will be also used in rotation as well. So it's not gonna only be that one here, but you get what I mean? There's gonna be like a lot of them being used in rotation here. I prefer using PNG to rig model here. I'll say it really depends on the mood. Like today, I am obviously not in a state to actually use my full models here. So I find that on days like this, having a PNG tuber model can be really useful. But most days, I would prefer use my own full VTuber model here. So it really depends on the situation on the day. Like today, yeah, like I say, I do have more freedom, but at the same time, yeah, I do like to be really expressive. Yeah, like I do not like. Let me just tell you straight out. Yeah, I would prefer using a 3D model if, right, it didn't get in the way of my drawing. Right, like when I'm talking about doesn't get in the way of my drawing, yeah. I'm talking about okay. A 3D model won't interfere with my what's it called? My hands, because the advantage of a 3D model to me, okay, I might be wrong here, but to me, or rather just my opinion here, the biggest advantage of a 3D model is actually having really good hand tracking. Okay, that means having a hand tracker being set up and on here. But that actually interferes with my art. Yes, yeah. Because the biggest reason why I want a 3D model here is actually for the is actually to have what's the thing called again? Yeah, to have hand tracking. Yes, yeah. That's the biggest pull for me for 3D model. Yeah. If I don't have hand tracking, then what's the point of a 3D model? Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah. So on the aspect, that's the main reason why I would choose not to use a 3D model as well. Yeah, because it's going to interfere with my work. Yeah, you never thought of that, right? Yeah, that's why I said, there are a couple of things I'm currently looking into. Yeah, one is actually getting a permanently better webcam, so that I can draw on the. I think you have seen the magnetic board that I draw in here. Just click and erase everything. Yeah, I'm getting a bigger one of those, and then I am also planning to set up a slightly more permanent webcam setup. Okay, yeah, with another phone. So that way I can actually, just switch into my handphone camera much more easily. Yeah. To actually allow me to do more fun things, I guess. Yeah, I think the term is more fun. Yeah. So overall, I think that is where I won't say where I draw the line, but that is where I feel that why I would prefer a PNG tuber model. A VTuber model is really, in my opinion, bad enough of a downgrade from a PNG tuber model. Like a PNG tuber model is already a downgrade in my opinion. Yeah. Solely because of how I like to express myself. Yes. Yeah. But I feel like in general it really depends on individual, because some people do not move as much. For me, I tend to be very my hands are very active. Yes. Yeah. I do not know if you realize I love to turn on hand cams. It's just a reason for me to like move my hands in front of the camera. Yes, yeah. So that is something I personally feel is important aspect to me. Yeah. Okay. Let's go for cat tab, downloads, Hololive, GG. Yes, yeah. Okay, the sad thing is I've not drawn enough GG to like mentally remember how I should be drawing my GGs yet. I wish I was at that level, but not yet. Hello, Rewrite EX. Hi again, yeah. You just changed your profile pic. Hi again, yeah. Yes. Hi. I actually can't see profile pics on my setup here. Yes, hello there. Oh, cute. Yeah. So now today I'm trying to draw a GG. I'm gonna draw Hololive members here. So after GG, I'm gonna try to draw probably CC again, yeah. GG CC or GG. I like GG Raura. Oh, GG Raura is also okay, but my favorite is definitely GG Crony. Yeah. I tried more stuff with enough of fun. You can, but to me is, you know, at the end of the day, what is my number one goal? Is to finish art, right? So why should I restrict my art? Am I making sense there? Like if art is my main deal, the last thing I want to restrict is my own art, right? Okay, I'm going to use another color. Alright, so with that one is done. Go for the GG here. Okay, time to add in the gremlins. Okay. Right, then let me just change the color here. Okay. Alright, I think that should be enough for the head in terms of the details here. Sometimes I wonder, yeah, why did I pick such a difficult waifu? so random for me to just suddenly say this, yeah, but why did I have to pick GG? The easier waifus to draw, right? Why do I have to like GG? Kochi crashing out. Kochi crashing out over Kochi's waifu choice. Doesn't chat love to see that? You see? Okay. Alright, anyways, let's switch a poll. Yeah, to pick a character, it looks like it's all JRPG with all accessories. Never, yes, there's never enough buckles, okay, Nia? Hey, do you know I like buckles as well? Okay, I think now I'm like, you know, naming 1001 reasons why I'm asking for trouble. Yeah. Let me be honest, there are a couple of things I personally love, okay, yeah? One of which is how got name? One thing that I personally love here is I actually love jackets. I love jackets. I love buckles. Yes, I do not know if you ever noticed that. Yeah. I remember when I was designing my own model, yeah, my own new design. I was like, "Ha, we must have a jacket." Remember how I was like so fixated on the jacket part? Yes, yeah. So that's one of my fixations. The other one is actually belts. But I was holding back my belt love because I needed a simple model. But if I'm gonna like design a model on my own here with no limitations of belts, whew. Yes, yeah. I will never end. Yes, yeah. But yeah, that's the truth. The truth behind me and a lot of my bad design choices. Okay. Alright. One thing I'm going to pick up from this Pokopia style is I might actually pick up how they do fingers. Yes, for my own chibis. Because I find that their fingers are really expressive, to be honest, for a chibi style. So I might pick up some of the things that I'm learning from the Ditto right now, because if y'all don't know, I have been trying to figure out my own chibi art style. Yes, I've gotten most of it sorted out here. In terms of like how I like my chibis to look. But there's still a lot of things which I am, let's just say, try to tie up the loose ends. So this might be my answer to tying up my loose ends. Alamanda bye. How's it meowing? Yeah. It's called fashion, mom. You never get it. Yeah. There we go. We got the full base done. Okay, I'm actually quite happy with this, to be honest. Yeah. I might use a bit of this Ditto to upgrade some of my chibi arts, because I find that this style of chibi tend to be very expressive, intentionally or unintentionally. Yeah. But I'm getting the expressiveness that I seem to be lacking in a lot of my other chibis actually. So I'm like, am I actually accidentally learning something new? Yes, yeah. A lot of things to do for gaming wise. Yeah. That's nice. Today I am Pokopiaing. Yes, yeah. Pokopiaing. Okay, yeah. Because I don't have a Switch tool. Neither am I planning to get a Switch to anytime soon. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna draw with the intention of not completing every line. That's a mistake I made the first time round here, but that was also my first attempt at drawing this art style here. So now I'm actively thinking where I need to add lines. If lines are not needed, I'll not add lines in certain parts. Yes. Because that was the mistake I made the first round here, and fixing it was a little not as impressive. Yes. So now I'm taking that lesson into learning and actually applying essentially. Yeah. I think this looks good. This looks good. This looks good. Yeah. This time it looked actually really good. So there are certain parts where I need to make sure the lines are connecting. Then there are certain parts where I can make sure the lines are like breaking apart. Yeah. So it really depends on the design and what is happening at that point of time. So it's a bit like thin lines, thick lines concept that I usually try to follow here. Just that I'm handling a little differently this time. Yeah. So I'm still following that thin line, thick line concept, to be honest. Yeah. So later on, I'll probably have to thicken some of the lines. But now that I'm more aware about what I'm doing, okay, yeah, I think it's gonna come out nicer. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So far, everything's coming out really nicely. Yes, yeah. Okay. I find it, yeah, that's a very good practice for me to actually understand and putting very intentional lines in my art choices. Yeah, intentional lines are good practice. Actually, it makes me realize some other things as I'm doing this art as well. Yeah. I know now today I'm like very art renty, okay? But what I also noticed when working on this one here is simplifying details can be interesting. Just that this time I'm simplifying it to match the Ditto aesthetic here. But I think for the most time, I'm going to use this simplification method here. I won't have to think about the Ditto aesthetic as much. So it will still be nice to learn a lot of the basics today as well. Yeah. Yeah, but I think the biggest thing is I feel like this style of hands actually work a lot better compared to what I've been trying to do here. So maybe after this Pokopia thing here, I might modify my art style a little bit to see how the hands work. Yes, yeah. I'm playing 5 different events at the same time. Yeah. Okay. That's the thing. I know I don't have a girlfriend. But what I mean is, like, you know, I feel like there's a lot of games that require way too much attention, and that's actually the same reason why I actually dropped Pokemon TCG Pocket. I know most of the time at one stage I was already just logging in to get the login rewards here, but even that itself started to feel very strangling. Like I felt I was not respected for my time. I don't know what sort of respect was I expecting from Pokemon, but I don't know, it just felt like a complete waste of my time. Yes, yeah. So that's the reason why I dropped TCG Pocket. Like, maybe I just don't feel the value in logging in for that one booster pack where I'm not even getting anything out of it, you know, essentially. I I mean, yes, I get one booster pack, but do I even get the cards I want? No. Do I even get enough to complete my set? No. And what they do? They throw in 3 booster packs at one shot. Wow. I'm really struggling to complete one and throwing 3 at one time. That really drove me off actually, yeah. Like, I think that was like the last straw for me. Yes, yeah. After I was like, okay, I'm done with Pokemon TCG Pocket. I'm not touching this monster game. Yes, yeah. If they're gonna try to get me back into the game, yeah, and I'm gonna say it's gonna take quite a bit to convince me to even go back. Yes, yeah. But even if I go back, okay, now let's put it this way. Chances are of me going back just to pull one card is possible. Okay, but of course I know the chances of me even pulling a card is almost 0 here because there's not even a PT system. Okay? I think what bothers me the most is the PT system is crap. Like, you know, even at least for Genshin, yeah, the PT system is okay. So if you are wanting to get like a single card, yeah, sure, you can get it in time to come, yeah. But I was trying to get my Iono, okay. I'm still so far from my Iono, yeah, you know, to even get to the so-called pack PT system. And the worst thing about the pack PT system is it's limited to each individual packs, yeah. You don't get to like carry it over to another pack to another pack to another pack, that sort of thing, yeah. So it becomes very you know, it's just very toxic. I think that's the best way I'm gonna phrase it, you know. It just feels very toxic to even try to like play the game. Yeah, so in the end I was like, you know what? Maybe I just make the smart choice and just drop it. No love lost. Yes, no. It'll be great. Constant stuff to do, yeah. Like you're missing out most of the time, yeah. I got some people that got stuff to do for gaming, yeah, but that triggered either having to do a video game or just a little bit, yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, do you see something I'm not supposed to do? Okay. I've been slacking on video games to play, yeah. Honestly, the only video game which I honestly enjoy events in is actually Final Fantasy as of late, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel that, you know, games seems to be taking away too much time from my art. So, bye-bye games. Yes, yeah. I know that sounds like so cruel, yeah, but yeah, honestly, that feels like the best outcome for me, yeah. Yeah. Okay, sudden realization of how I can utilize this artwork to my advantage. Or this art style to my advantage. Yeah. Why did I not think of this? Like, you know, when I got problems drawing curves, why do I not break the curves naturally? Yeah? Kochi, did you not notice that? Until like now? Yes, I did not notice that until like now. Yes, I'm talking to myself. I've lost it. Chat, I've lost it. The cat is gone case. Yes, yeah. Then I should have been changing brush size just now. What have I been doing all this time? The cat has officially lost it. I know y'all have not seen me do much work today, Nia, because I wasn't streaming in the afternoon, but trust, afternoon I was doing work. Sadly, the person who can guarantee I was doing work is not on stream now. Yes, yeah. Okay. Right, there we have it. Okay, almost done. So yeah, I should just change. Why did I not change my brush size just now? 5. So easy after I change brush size. Oh. Okay. Don't have enough free time. It'll be great if you have work. If they have to work, it'll be great. Yeah, constant stuff do have to do. But MMO is entirely different thing. MMO are generally supposed to be events now. Okay, here is the thing. Yeah. I accept having events. Okay, I'm not at this point. Yeah, I accept having certain events, but right, I don't care if it's a mobile game or MMO. Yeah, I expect. There are certain games that should not have events. Okay? Like, let me give you an example of games that should not have events here. Pokemon Pokopia. Alright? So the reason why I feel it shouldn't have an event here is, number one, we are trying to be, you know, I want a comfy to play game. Okay, yeah? I'm not here to stress out. If you tell me you want to put Pokemon events into, or like, you know, events like Pokemon Unite, Pokemon Champions, even the latest one, the Pokemon Champion, you put events in there, fine, I've got nothing to say. It's more of a, you know, high stakes, high return. Right? If Pokemon Pokopia was free, fine, you want to throw in 1,000 events and make people spend money, I understand, yeah. Okay? But it does not make sense when you're trying to push out a comfy game, limiting your players, okay, and all. Like, how do I put it? Legends of ZA, I can say I do not like the Battle Pass system, okay? It turns me off. But I would not say that, you know, the Battle Pass is a very bad idea. Yes, on the overall, I feel it's a bad idea. That is me. But I will not, like, you know, say that, okay, Pokemon Legend ZA shouldn't have a Battle Pass system, yeah. Okay, I mean, even in Scarlet and Violet, to be fair, they've also got, like, you know, events and all, but it should not be. There could be events to boost your rates, okay? I think those are fine, yeah. But events that are solely time limited and all, I think that's really annoying. Yeah. Okay, Okay, but there are also some events which I'm fine with. Let's put it this way, okay, Nia? Like for example, you just have to log in and then you get a new Pokemon or a battle you can take part in, yeah. Like those Terra raids. I think those are fine, to be honest, yeah. Like I don't see a problem with Terra raids, essentially, in Pokemon Scarlet Violet, yeah. Because I find that Terra raids is literally, okay, you got a den, just go in and fight. I think that's fine. Okay, yeah. Or even if they want to add into the, you know, the new Pokemon Legends of ZA, they want to add like special just go in boss battle, the end. I'm fine with those events, to be fair, okay, yeah. If you're going to play those events, you're going to play those events, yeah. You get what I mean? But where I draw the line, especially for Animal Crossing, for this Pokemon Pokopia, yeah, is Pokemon Pokopia says you need to log in and you need to farm. You see a problem? You need to farm. Alright? If you tell me there's like a free gift of the Ditto rug or whatever, okay, yeah, I got nothing to say about that, yeah, okay? Because I think, okay, launch event whatsoever, that's kind of common in these games, yeah. But if you need an event to farm, god damn, this is not a mobile game, yo. This is a full $70 essentially digital only game, okay, yeah, and you need to farm. What BS is this? You see where I'm coming from, yeah? I don't think I'm being that unreasonable to say that, okay, you know, no game should have battle passes, yeah, but you need to farm in a full payment game. Do you see where I'm coming from here? You can still do the old ones. Yeah, I mean, let's face it, there's a lot of games that do this, like, what's that game called again, yeah? There's a lot of games that are doing this right now, yeah. So, to me, I am not too offended for the most part, yeah. But, a comfy game, you got a time limit to farm? Are you crazy? That's where I'm coming from, yeah? Comfy game, time limit to farm. Do you hear the nonsense what I'm saying here? Well, let me say again. Comfy game, time limit to farm. And you paid $70 for it. Yes, yeah. What camera look cute as a Pokemon? Just put the Terrania. Cute as a Pokemon, yeah. I think then, oh. Sword Farm. They got what a night? Odi! Sanja! Down there, yeah, right? Stargo? Okay. There we go! Pokemon Pokopia! Yes, yeah. GG! Alright, let's color my GG now. Although GG's lineup took me about 1 hour. It is a complex lineup. Okay, so maybe I need to set my goals realistically and, like, you know, oh, I can't finish everything in such a short period of time. Yeah, like, I need to be realistic with what I'm working with as well. Yeah. I'm not unrealistic to the point where I'm like, oh, everything must finish by what time. I do want it to finish earlier, but I think my art speed didn't allow me to do so, yeah. Okay. The thing worked pretty well for the most part. Let's go and clean up the missing holes. Let me see. Okay. Let me empty out this side. Oh yeah, so I felt like Here's a cozy game, but you don't want to constantly feel anxiety. Yeah! Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, I think that is what annoyed me with Pokemon TCG Pocket, yeah, because it's not, alright? Let me just put it out. It's not a cozy game, yeah. But because I see it as a cozy game, I maybe have, you know, my mental state on how I play the game is kind of off. Okay, yeah, Pokemon TCG Pocket. So, I end up getting like fed up over booster packs and all because it's supposed to be a comfy collecting game, right? It's a big right. Actually, it's not. Okay, yeah, let's be honest, it's not. But I feel that because that is my mindset going into the game, I feel very abused by the game. If that's the right term, yeah. I feel the game is just, you know, torturing me in a way to try to make me spend money. I mean, it's a mobile game, they need to make me spend money, but it's that torturing that I don't appreciate. Okay, yeah. That's what I love. I think that's the best way to describe it, yeah. Okay, there we go. The GG base colors. Let me see. Am I missing any messages? I hope I'm not. Okay. But yeah. So anyways, okay, today I got GG Pokopia in. Let's get everything in now. Okay. So there are a couple of things I want to first do, right? With the colors. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be heat. Bam. Okay. And then it goes too much. Okay, okay, I realized my own PNG too, but I wanted to do something, I forgot to do something. But it's fine, yeah. Once I declare artwork finished, I try not to go back unless it's like, you know, super critical, yeah. There's actually one area I wanted to blur out the edges, yeah. I forgot to blur out, but y'all probably won't even know where I'm talking about, yeah. So it's probably fine. Okay. GG's wearing gloves, right? Then should be adding some lines here. Kenya, bone 5. Okay. Alright, then we'll go on to skin. To be fair, not much skin is shown for GG. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, next up. Okay, we do the hair. So for Gigi's hair, yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with one color, then we'll fix up the rest of our colors later on here. Actually, let's do the fixing of the colors now. Okay, the hair should be a bit lighter. I realized the problem was art style. I mean, it's not like a problem, but when it comes to coloring, certain things get affected, yeah? I see the reason why it can be a bit annoying. Ha 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 ha! Yeah, that's the reason why. Anyways! Okay. It's because the colors are not too well split off here, so color leaks are just very common here. Okay, so now I got the Gigi hairs in. Let's do the hair colors. Okay, yeah. The DHA Bell Pass 100% free. You can swap seasons to the liking, so you get reels you haven't gotten in it, especially with the holiday. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. I mean, overall, it's just, you know, I don't like games that have too much FOMO. Yeah. DRG, I'm fine. Okay, for the most part, I'm actually okay with DRG's style of stuff. Yeah. Like, anything I'm not okay with is definitely Pokemon. Pokemon style of FOMO is really bad. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, Gigi's hair done. Okay, now here I need to change it brown also. Alright, so Gigi's base hair done. Let's go on to clothes. To be fair, I think I want to do one more for the ads. So ads would refer to the tail and the Pokeball. That's all. Actually, let's do the ads now first. Let's do the tail first. Okay, so tail, we need purplish. Okay, let's go for this purple. Oh, maybe it's more bluish. Yeah, we'll go for this blue. Okay. So that on the insert in, bam, bam, bam. Okay, first part of the tail done. Then we're gonna add in the white. Yeah, that's fine for the white here. And then we're gonna add in the yellow. August Benta. Okay. There we go. So let's see. Alright, let's go for the Pokeball. Pokeball should be easy. Okay, we're just going to go for red. Bam. Should we go for light? Not so harsh red. Let's just go for a more relaxing red. Actually. Let's see. Okay, followed by a white. Followed by another white here. Okay. And then we go for black. Yes, yeah. Alright, there you go. We should merge these two. Merge down, split here. Bam. Okay, so this will be ball, tail. Okay. Alright, let's go on to doing the clothes right now. Okay, clothes is chaos. Alright. Cat's description. Clothes is chaos. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna go this one to do her claws on the leg first. Okay. What are the other yellow parts? Okay, this strap is yellow. Okay. This part is yellow. And this part here is yellow. That one is yellow. Okay. Alright, then we're gonna go for the reds. Dark red should just be here. Okay. Oh, technically, I should go for the hair here. Yeah. Kochi, you're a genius, Daniel. Alright, anyways. I don't know, red might work better there. Look at you. Yeah, I think red works. I think red works. Yeah. Actually, we can do a combo. Alright, so what I could do here is I'll do a color combo here to create the illusion of a line here. Right, yeah. Then that way there'll be no issues. Yeah! Okay, I'm a genius here. I'm a genius thing here. Okay. Kochi talking about Kochi right now here. Okay. You just change your profile pic again. Like I tell you, rewrite yeah, I cannot actually see the profile pic changes, to be honest, yeah, because I am looking at chat through OBS, so I actually am not able to see the profile pic changes. I'm so sorry, yeah. So yeah, I think I've been saying it a few times. I can't see the changes, sadly. Not that I do not want to see, yeah, but because of my streaming setup, it actually doesn't allow me to see. Yeah, I think that's the best way to phrase it, yeah. I'm kind of like blocked on seeing that, yeah. Yeah. I'm Kilo for HSX. I'm drinking a Pepsi, never changes. Oh, yes, yeah. I'll see, how often do I change my profile picture? Actually, not very often, yeah. Actually, to be honest, yeah, I've been using the older profile pic for a very long time, actually, before I wanted to do a change recently in my semi-rebrand preparation nonsense thing, yeah. But in general, I don't actually change my profile pics that often, yeah. Myself at least, yeah, because I feel like changing profile pictures is kinda make you less identifiable sometimes, you know. That's my opinion. Yeah. Once you find one, it's like part of your persona. Yeah, exactly. which is the reason why I didn't change mine for so long, because like I'm so used to it. No matter how crappy it looks, it's me, right? At least that's how I personally look at a lot of these things. Yeah. I mean, nothing wrong with anybody who loves to change their profile pictures and all, but that's just my personal thought on why I don't change my profile pictures. Yeah. Yes. But not everybody has like very different view on things. Okay. Alright, there we go. That should cover most of it. Okay, let's go back in here now. Let's add some more rates. Alright, next up, let's add orange. Yes, yeah. Alright. Okay. Alright. That should cover for most of the things already near. Then we're left with white. Okay. And a bit more black here. Hey, there we go. GG's Pokopia art is almost done. Okay. Let me take a quick breather here. I actually claimed Christopher Columbus Pokemon, like, I mean, that's why it's cute, right? Okay, that's why I even try to keep the same. I will use different name in every gameplay. It drives me crazy. Same. I know someone who does that thing. Like, why do you want to change your name so much? Huh? You mean changing your name makes you stronger? Seriously. Can you... All right. And ding dong ding. Daddy. Question. How's it going? Thanks to Lucky Lucky's. I think it's better than people use the game name randomly and generate from the yes. I don't know why people use, generic names, yeah, and then, like every single game they play is also, the reason why it's a different name is because it's generic names all the way, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, there we go. I think it does a shadow. So from a couple of random spots here. I think we're almost done. Yes, yeah. Yeah, we're done in shadows. Yeah. Hey! Next up, we do the hair. So once again, the hair has the same thing. We use different shadows for the hair. It's not our usual. So, yeah, this part is gonna go like this. Okay. All right. Okay. Right, there we go. Right, this is better, but it has the colors have to definitely be some shade of purple. Yeah, I think that's the only major criterion here. Aside of that, I guess we're quite open with how we handle the hair shading. Yes, yeah. Alright, there we go. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this one. Ah, down here. This one. Okay. Alright, there we go. Pokemon Pokopia. GG is done. Let's go over here. Under the ads, let's do the ball first because I think the ball is the easiest one to do any okay. Shadows. Okay. Alright. Now the butt, then we do the tail. So for the tail, I'm just going to put the whole thing in shadow first. Multiply. Okay. Then I'm going to remove the shadows. So it's a bit like how I do the rest of the other shading that I've been doing lately. So this is the background anyways. Okay, yeah. Alright, followed by one more layer. So this one is going to be to differentiate the butt on the front here. Ooh. Okay. Sounds good. I like it. Okay. Then now we are done with that here. The clothes here didn't do here. Okay. Right, I think that was done. Alright, not bad, not bad. Okay, that one is done here. Okay, what else is there for me shading? I do the face the last. Skin and face the last here, so no, I should be doing skin and face now because yeah, I should be doing skin and face now. Yeah. No, okay. Multiply. Okay. Alright, and then you show the orange. Okay. Okay, done. Now I do the head. Okay, yeah. So head we set up the blush. Oh, let me catch up with chat first, yeah. Okay, Kai, done this for you to reschedule. Huh? Why, yeah? Why do you give phone calls so much? Why the phone calls give? I don't know how whimsily. This is so cute, Arinya Tonya. Make you think they are bots. Yeah, but a lot of them are not bots. Yeah, like initially I thought, especially those on a certain platform, which I'm not going to talk about. If you know which platform I'm talking about, you know which platform I'm talking about, yeah. So on one of the platforms I stream on, I was like, I think I'm getting a lot of suspicious accounts here. But after a while, I realized that these suspicious accounts are not as suspicious as I thought they were. Yeah. I'm now like contradicting myself here. Like, initially I thought, okay, they are kind of suspicious, but some of them are actually talking. And they're not like, bringing up random topics. Yeah. Some of them are kind of random, some not very random. Yeah. So I feel like there's a mix of bots and non-bots on that said platform. Okay, yeah. Alright. Let's go on to be legendary. White dots. Okay, those white dots look so good. Alright, anyways, yeah. Now that part is done, yeah. What I'm gonna do next is go on to the overalls. Drop this to 1. Let's trim the yellow. Yes, yeah. Okay, so this is the only one of the highlights. The only highlight color we have. Okay. Okay. In case anyone asks me, okay, yeah, Gochi, why are you restricting yourself on the highlights here? Okay, one very simple reason why I restrict myself on the highlights here. Number one is I'm trying to follow the official Pokopia artwork style. Okay, yeah. So I'm only doing the highlights like how the official Pokopia does it here. Alright, secondly, I want to try to pick up a new art style. So I'm actually learning the art style as we are doing it here. It's not just, oh, it's, you know, I'm copying it. No, I'm trying to learn the art style. So in future, I can pick up what I like from this so-called art practice today yeah, and apply it to my own artworks. Which I actually found quite a few things I personally like actually. Mostly what I do enjoy from this art style yeah, is some of the simplicity. Not all. I'm going to add the word not all. But some of the simplicity are actually really convenient. Because I find that some of the simplicity, especially the poses and all, something I'm gonna probably see if I can implement it to my own artworks elsewhere. Another thing that I really enjoy from this yeah, is the contrast in some of the blushes and all. So that's also another thing I foresee myself actually picking up as well at the end of this practice yeah. And I also foresee myself picking up the the line art style, because I think this line art style is actually really nice. Yeah, all things considered, I think this line art style actually really works. Yeah, it definitely takes a lot more getting used to than what I already have, but I think it's especially for chibi art, I think this art style approach can be used. Yeah. Because previously I was very strict on how I do my own artworks, but after I was like doing this yeah, I'm like, okay, let me try experiment with artwork lines and all, which is something I've never done. Yeah, to be fair, I've never experimented with artwork lines before yeah. Today is like the first time I'm like, okay, let's really give my artwork lines some experimentation. So you can see today a lot of my line arts are like red. Okay, they are all colors but my usual brown. Yes, yeah. They're literally all colors but my usual brown, because I felt that, you know, brown is fine, don't get me wrong, I think brown line art is fine yeah. It's just that I want to like explore, and I think I'm taking today as a chance to explore my line art color choices yeah. It's been good, to be fair. It's been treating me good yeah, like this change of line art colors. And arigato, Sophia, for the follow. Yes, exactly yeah. So many movies videos about Stranger and down here leave our streaming live entirely yeah. Okay, I personally feel like I am still quite private with a lot of things. Okay, yeah. Yes, we are always taught stranger danger and all those stuff yeah. But personally, okay, this is just my personal thoughts here. I think sharing yourself online is perfectly fine, so long, okay, of course I'm gonna add the so long you are aware about certain things that you are trying to achieve by sharing your presence online yeah. Like for example, one thing is why are you sharing your presence online? If you're sharing your presence online to get attention, then please get help. Okay, if you're sharing your presence online because you are sharing your love for something, I think it's fine. Yes, yeah. Like, okay, let me put it in a very simple perspective here. I am perfectly fine with someone like let me give you a good example of who I think is fine doing this kind of things here. Okay, example, all right, that thing is perfectly fine here is what's that person's name again here? Most YouTubers are fine. I'm adding a word YouTubers, okay, yeah? I think it's the Twitch streamers that are not so fine. Okay? I feel like, you know, to some point, some Twitch streamers end up becoming like, you know, too dependent on their chat. Yes, yeah. And I think that becomes dangerous. Yes, yeah. Like, there are some people... Okay, I wouldn't say all of them. Okay, I'll put out that it's not all of them, yeah. But there's a higher chance that, you know, booba streamers lean into that category. Solely because, you know, it becomes very... I'm not saying all booba streamers are that way, yeah. But when you end up becoming very entangled with your audience, and your only selling point is your life, okay, yeah, then I think the chances of you actually having stranger danger problem online is higher. Yes, yeah. But I think it's fine if, let's say, you're a content creator, you have a topic, okay, yeah, like I feel like a lot of artists don't have that problem because our topic is art. Okay, let me please say, I'm talking about artists. I'm not talking about people who do art. I know I'm making like a very, very stringent difference here, but I feel that difference actually makes a very huge difference in that point here. Like, there are some people who are like, okay, I do art, right? But then because art is not their selling point, they like, I just do art. You get where I'm coming from here? Versus I am art. Yeah, I do art versus I am art. I think that itself makes a very, very huge difference in how someone will interact with situations. You know, just a simple difference of I do art versus I am art. Yeah. I think that is something that a lot of them lack, for lack of a better word. Yeah. And ding dong ding yeah. That's Shotaman. How's it meowing yeah? Sophia, you know why oceans never fight? Because it's peaceful. In a way, yeah. I don't really get that one, but yeah. Okay. Oh, this is coming out nice. Right. It does take me a while to get some of the line work done then, yeah. Okay. Oh, this one. The biggest ahoge. Alright. Now for the one part that I was realizing that I had issues just now, yeah. So I just need to go for purple at the bottoms. So this essentially acts as a like backlight, yeah. Okay. Oh. Alright, there we go. Pokemon Pokopia. Done for GG. Yes, yeah. Oh, that was tiring. That was tiring. Okay, yeah. But I'm done. Yay! GG! Okay. Alright, I think I can do a second one on time here. Of a Hololive character, I'm not that confident. Of a Hololive character, I'm not that confident. Yeah. But let's see. GG. Okay, let's have a look at some examples I can find here. Okay. Am I confident trying to do Cecilia? Let's see. I feel like Google does a better job at showing things here. Cecilia. Yeah. I think. Yeah. Honestly, as much as I hate Google, yeah, and I feel that overall Google's search has been really bad lately, yeah. I think among most of the search engines, I think Google is still one of the better ones. Yes. Yeah. I'm like crediting Google at the same time. What the heck is wrong with me? Yeah? Okay, emails. Lucky's yeah, have the best stream. Thank you so much, Wims. Like, yes, yeah. I mean, I pick a waifu that is more of a side character and way less buckles away. I mean, Cecilia has lesser things, right? Yes, yeah. Okay. Okay, downloads. What is my CC? Okay, select it. Oh, no. Why my CCs didn't load? Which one? Okay, technically I do not need this anymore since I'm no longer referring to it. So let's load in my second CC. Oh, no. You should have kept it cute. Okay, I'm being nonsense right now. Okay. Let's see if I can come out a post for CC right now. I may not finish CC on this stream. I might just finish CC off stream. Listen. Yeah. What kind of post does CC do? have I ever drawn Carmina from Gurren Lagann? Long time ago before I started streaming. Yes. Yeah. Trust me, I used to draw a lot of husband dolls as well. Yes. Alright, I am now looking for inspiration. Okay, yeah. Because I know CC Hey, let's put it this way. I do not watch enough CC to know how to post CC. Like, I don't have the feeling, you know, you get what I mean? Yeah? I don't have the feeling on how I want to post CC yet. Yeah. Oh. I can put her in a weird dancing pose. To be honest, I think CC just suits a weird dancing pose. Yeah. That one's a reference I want to look at later on for other arts, but not now. Yes. Yeah, CC is. We should put CC in the dancing pose. Yes. Okay. Oh, what I mean, yeah, it's not extra damage. She has a keyboard. Maybe you get the whole like, what if the Caturteer has a keyboard? Alright, Caturteer keyboard keys. Do y'all want to buy? Like, genuinely speaking, will you buy Caturteer keyboard keys? Yes, yeah. Caturteer keycap set. Maybe. If there's enough demand, I can look into it. I mean, it's the same supply as one of my other merch that I'm currently testing out here. So I could easily add on keycaps, but that's an MOQ. Also enough people who want keycaps. Let me see. Oh, we got enough people who wants keycaps. I will design something. Let me see. Because I was actually planning to do some keycap stuff already, Prado stream, but I was thinking of just doing one keycap. You get what I mean, yeah? Like, instead of a full keycap set, I was actually thinking of doing one keycap, and then it becomes you know those keycap fidget toy thing, yeah? But I wasn't planning to do for my own character, yeah? I was thinking of doing for Hololive, like Hololive keycap fidgets. Yes, yeah. See if I ever thought about one. Oh! I didn't think of it that way. Okay, anyways. So it's just natural. Yeah. I'll say this Ditto style, yeah, I could definitely modify it to make it my own style eventually. Yeah. I think it's not too bad an idea, to be honest. I love how I can pose quite dynamically, especially with the style of the hands. Yeah. Alright, let's get CC's hair done first. Okay. All right. Okay, I feel so I can move up. I'll make it smaller. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Alright, I realized I got a bit of a problem. I'm getting a bit too confident in my lines here. And that was the one thing that was allowing me to have breaks in my lines. Now I'm not having the break as a line because I've been too confident with my line nuts. Oh, great power comes great problems. The good thing is I'm noticing the problem early here, so I can start to create gaps in my artwork early instead of late game problem. Just try to solve it late game here. The GG one is perfect though. Yeah. But also at the same time is because GG was at a point where I was not fully familiar with the art style yet. Yeah. Now that I've gotten more familiar, I do see, like, you know, I'm getting a bit too good at it, which is a problem, you see. Because when I become too good, my lines are too confident, and then I don't get that broken line effect. Okay. Yeah, but this should do. Right. So now the other side, I realized that this side has problem. Never mind. I can redo this side. Actually, it's better if I redo it now because I'm more aware about my issues. Okay. So far so good. Then probably just have to break here a little bit. Then break here a little bit. Okay. Alright, then afterwards, so go on to the next part. Okay, face will always be solid, but before doing the facing, let's do the body. Okay. Okay. Another mistake the cat is making here is I realized I didn't even sketch. That's not always a bad thing, okay, Nia? Don't get me wrong. It's not always a bad thing that I'm not sketching here. But usually I will have preferred to sketch my works. Because sketching my works allow me to better strategize some of my art positionings and on here. The camera, I think on the good thing is I'm also not sketching my work here, so I'm faster. Okay, and I'm coping. Yes, yeah. Okay. I am coping so hard. I mean, I don't have Pokopia, so I'm coping so hard. I don't know what the heck am I saying, but I am coping so hard. Oh wait! This was a good chance for me to... Bakakuchi. I realized I was able to do something I wasn't able to do before because of the design of this thing here. Then I went ahead to just erase the whole thing. But luckily I always kept a backup. So maybe I'm not so backup after all here. Or maybe I'm just coping. This would not have happened if I sketched my work beforehand, yeah. Okay. Alright, to be honest, I think the hands look nice like this. But at the same time, yeah, I think it only works with Ditto. Forget what I mean, yeah. I don't think the hand's gonna work on a lot of other art styles unless I develop art style that works for those hands. But I do like these hands though. You see. They're easy to draw and expressive. That's the most important thing, yeah. I mean, it may be harder for someone else to draw it, but for me, it's just like, it almost feels second nature, which is rare for me to say when I'm drawing hands, yeah. But to be fair, I think for the most part, I'm vibe handing. People say vibe coding. Yes, I'm vibe handing today. Yes. Yeah. All right. So now on the fly, I'm actually trying to design something that works. You see it? For CC. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay. Alright, and then we'll go with new layer. Alright. Okay, followed by this. Kenya. Alright, if I go this way, this way. Hey, hang on. I'm posing in real life right now, yeah. And I'm going Cornucopia, maybe. So of the right hand is gonna go this side. Okay. The left hand is gonna go this side, yeah. So the thumb is behind. Okay, got it. Why are you saying I'm going with the copium so hard, yeah? Yep. Because it made me feel better that you also have fun copium, yeah. The Ditto bars. I love how smart she looks right now. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like starting to love this Ditto art style, yeah. I'm serious. Okay, so but the thing is, let's put it this way, the Ditto art style is not my own art style, yeah. Okay? It's ultimately still a very fan art style. Because I am obviously I'm not the inventor of Ditto, yeah. But can I turn this into my own art style, yeah? That is the question I have for myself. All of that makes sense, yeah. Like, can I turn this into my own art? Like, can I find a way to, like, you know, incorporate a lot of things into my own art here? Because, like I said, one of the things I love in this one is the hands. So I don't know if I can incorporate the hands here, but also I find that the body works really well. Yes, yeah. Because the 1:1 proportion is coming in very natural, yeah. Compared to sometimes I struggle a little bit, yeah. And I find that the biggest thing I can change is the face, to be honest, yeah, to make it less Ditto-ish. So for example, let me just give you an example here. I could essentially do something like this. In your work. Yeah! Alright, maybe the hands need to be less wobbly. Okay, like maybe the last two fingers if it's not a Ditto, yeah. But I think in general, this works. I'm just testing it right now, okay, yeah? Well, if I did a face like this, I think it works for chibi, if you get what I mean, yeah. Yeah, you can see it now, right? Alright, so a couple of things I would change would probably be like, you know, probably figure out how I'm gonna add boobas. Of course, CC doesn't have boobas to begin with, so let's fine, yeah, but you get where I'm coming from? I might be able to churn out my own style with enough experimentation, yeah. Yeah, I'm just throwing this out there, yeah, like, after I just need to figure out the eye style, I just need to figure out everything else, yeah. But I think in general, this has been very, very useful for my practice, yeah. Like, I think practice work. Like, this is a very good practice, surprisingly, yeah. Like, this solves something that I was struggling with for a very long time, which I don't think I shared with y'all, but I do say some, you know, I'm trying to figure out my chibis here, but this really helped me figure out my chibi. Of course, I feel like it's not perfect in the sense that, like I said, the hands probably could use some work. Okay, but the hands aside, the expressions, the overall feel of this sort of works. How Pokemon Pokopia saved me. Don't ask me how, but I think Pokemon Pokopia saved me in a weird way, yeah. Okay, another thing that's definitely going to change is the hair. Maybe right now the hands don't look that weird because the hair is all gobbly, yeah. But we'll see, yeah. I might be able to work something around the hand style. Yes, yeah. Okay. Let's go for 5 and start putting in all the smaller details. Oh no, that means this side of the sleeve is wrong. Never mind, that's fine. Okay. Select layer. Erase. Brush. Going on towards this way. 10. Okay, this works. Alright. This also works. Oh, this actually looks better than just now. Ah, yes. God bless mistake. Yes, yeah. Only bad thing is I don't think I'll be able to finish this on today's stream itself. Yeah. I'll continue working to the end of the stream, yeah, but I don't think I can finish this on stream. You see. Okay. Right, this line. Fifth one. Okay, I still need to add big ribbon. Okay, now. Sizzler looks ready to go. Yes, yeah, so let's go. I mean, it looks really messy right now, but I think Wolf with some love, it should work. Yes, yeah. Okay. So, once again, I'm going to put in the palette. Do the base pink. Oh no, it didn't even capture most of it. Okay. Does this help? With the closer? Yeah, the closer helps. Okay, yeah. Not perfect, but at least better. Alright. So this one goes here. Goes here. Cover up. Alright, Sizzler goes here. Okay, yeah. Alright, this entire part should be blank. Okay. This part should go up. Okay, this is good because it allows me to see the whole artwork more clearly as well. Yeah. Okay. Alright, then let's start by doing the head first. Okay. Sudden realization on other things. The cat must be going crazy now. Okay. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm just too crazy. Too crazy for chat. Oh, cute one, Masinya Nyani. But I thought it'll be a lot easier the moment I put in the skin. Okay, actually, I need to color in quite a bit of things now. Right, so once the skin is in, okay, you should be able to see the fingers a bit better here. And I think that does solve one aspect of the mess that I visually see for myself here. Right, so like this, you tend to see, okay, now those are the skin parts. You get what I mean, yeah? Previously, I think the skin parts was very hidden, even to the point I can't even tell myself, yeah. So these skin parts are more obvious, which makes a very huge difference actually, if you ask me, yeah? So you can kind of like see, okay, where goes when, yeah. But unlike Gigi, Cecilia will require a lot more detailing on the color itself. Yeah. So let's do clothes first. Let's do hair first. I think, yeah, we do Cecilia hair first. Yeah. Okay, so Cecilia's hair, we're throwing the off-white. So the green, we do blue off-white. Okay. My goal is to get Cecilia's base done. Also, the base flat colors done here. Then we can figure out the rest another time. Okay, actually, she's more to green. Green gray. Oh. Yeah, let's go for green gray. I feel that once I put in her hair, a lot of the line separation will start to make sense. Yeah. Like, I think previously one reason why the line separation looks really messy is because everywhere seems everywhere. Yeah. Especially with her hand going through the hair at that point. Yeah. So right now, even I myself, I think it's a lot easier the moment I put in this part, like just this portion over here. Yeah, was a problem, I think. Now it looks very neat. Like you can tell, okay, that is there, this is this. Yes, ma'am. Ooh. And I think to me that was the biggest problem when it came to the hair just now. Or came to the visuals just now. Yes, yeah. And I'm not gonna make the same mistake and I'm gonna color it. Unlike my Kochi one. Anyways. Okay, yeah. Let's do clothes. For my easier reference, I'm going to lower this so I can see the whites better. To be fair, most of it is going to come out white. Except for some greens. Let me see. And yeah, most of it's going to come out white. Okay, then go for some reds. Okay. Go for some dark green. Okay. We'll go for another green here on the back. Alright. Move all the greens here. Okay. Alright, for now it looks like this, yeah. Then I have to add in the what color are shoes? Also actually black. Okay, now. Here we go for the Kochi black. Okay, yeah. And then she has the orange gold. The muted gold. Okay, yeah. Add some of the muted gold in first so that we can see at least some of the differentiations on the layers. Okay. Alright, there you go. Okay, so oh, I forgot to add the silver. Let's see. Is it silver or gold? It's gold, okay. Yes, Xencelabs may not be done, but at the very least, the base is there. Yeah. See? Okay. Alright. I like this. I like where this is going. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, unlike first, I'm gonna start with the blush here. Let me see. Okay. Lower a little bit. Okay. Alright, next up, let's do skin. Okay. So unlike the rest, I can't show the fingers as well. This one is fingers galore. Yes, I can do the toes as well. Right, now it's looking livelier already. Yeah. Okay, and then hair. She has some green in her hair, yeah, so let's get those sorted out first. Okay. It goes that way, this way. Oh, okay, so it's really blue. All right, let me just double check. Yeah, it's blue. Okay. All right, so now we got the part done. Where does it cut off? Oh, interesting. Okay, let's see how I'm gonna do this here. Okay. Okay. Wait. I didn't think of that. Oh, I could always go to reverse. No, not think about that. Okay, never mind. There's always 3 sides. Oh, okay. Hey, in any case, yeah, the base art is done. Okay, yeah. Let's go to the clothes and start adding in layers, yeah. So what I mean by adding in layers is because unlike the rest, CC has a lot of like small rando details. Not a bad thing, yeah, but that means I need to add them in by drawing it in as opposed to you know, coloring it in blindly, yeah. So I'm actually gonna draw in the gold directly, yeah, instead of forcing it in inline art form, yeah. So allows me to do a different layer of design to it, yeah. Okay. Right, so it helps to make CC's outfit looks a lot more lively. Even though I'm not actually doing that much now. And she gets some layers of red. So one over there. Okay, yeah. Alright, then she can have some more layers of red over here. And then we go for gold, darker gold. Yes, yeah. And then on layer 5. Alright, I think this is good. Okay, yeah. It's lacking of one layer of things, so I'm gonna add that in right now, yeah. So on the black. Okay, 10. Alright, and then and the purple. Yes, yeah. So once I'm done at this, I'm probably gonna end stream and probably finish this off stream, yeah. Because tomorrow's stream would probably like tomorrow's normal time stream, yeah, would probably be me working on commissions proper. I was supposed to work on commissions today, okay, yeah. I'm coping. Pokopium, okay, yeah. Yeah, alright. So anyways, this is still work in progress, yeah. Almost done. Okay, so give me about an hour and a half. So an hour and a half, yeah. Let me know if any of you want Pokopia, okay. Commissions. I'll open some slots, okay, yeah, I'll open some slots for Pokopia commissions. Yeah. Rather than messed up on certain parts, yeah. Like genuinely I messed up on certain parts here. Should I fix them? Honestly, maybe I just keep it as it's my style, yeah, and not fix them. Okay, I'll not tell you what I missed, but I'm not gonna fix it. Okay, yeah. Anyways, thank you so much everybody for joining me, yeah, everybody over on the YouTube side. Okay, I'll be ending stream there first, yeah. I'll see all of you again tomorrow. Don't worry, tomorrow will be another stream, yeah. Also, just to let you know, this Saturday, Ultraman G for the for movie night, yeah. And on Sunday, watch out for my Tokuketsu and my Caturteer-Channel video. There's gonna be a video that's gonna go on both channels at the same time, yeah. Alright. If you're wondering what video is going up this weekend, yeah, my only clue is it's a 50 plus people collab. Alright. It's just my part of the collab. Super Sentai! Yes! Alright, this weekend, okay, so let me just share with you what's happening. Alright, so, I'm part of a huge art collab, yeah? Where every week, 5 of us are gonna post a Super Sentai artwork, yeah? Alright, so they have been posting it since January. So this weekend is my turn, yeah? So I think after my posting, then plus 1 or 2 more weeks, after I'll do a coverage, a video stream coverage of the whole thing. From start to end. Yes, yeah. Alright. Yeah. So you get to see my entire Super Sentai thoughts. Alright. So we'll review everything here and then I'll put it up as a full proper video on stream. Yes. Okay. Alright, yeah. So we got over 50 hours to do. That one I'll probably do it on a Friday stream. That'll be on Friday stream, yeah, because only Friday I can go a bit longer. So yeah, probably on a Friday, yeah, we just go through all 50 plus artworks. Alright, but my artwork specifically is going up this weekend, yeah. And along with my artwork, yeah, I'm gonna have a commentary about Super Sentai. Yes, yeah. On YouTube. So on YouTube side, you can actually watch my video about what I think about Super Sentai, yeah. And check out my artwork, yeah. Let me just tell you, this was a very weird artwork for me, yeah, because I finished rendering the backdrop, then I rendered the main character. Usually I'll render the character first and the backdrop, yeah, but this time I did the backdrop first and the character. Yeah. Also, I'm very proud of this artwork, yeah, because I tried an angle that I was very not familiar with. Yes, yeah. Low angle shots. Yeah. Okay. Now the question is which Sentai? Okay, just to let you know, it's a Sentai that I watched. Okay, so it's definitely after Go On Just onwards. Okay. Alright, well done. Thank you so much, Avermedia. I will see all of you next stream, which is going to be tomorrow. Afternoon stream, not sure. Very likely, yeah. But the guaranteed one is night stream. So I'll see you tomorrow and bye-bye, YouTube! Yeah!